is a live stream. Finally. All right, just get situated here for a minute. I, one, super excited to be doing a live stream. I know it's been forever. Yes, we're up here in the living room with old friend Light Switch there, having a diet something, Pepsi. Probably repeat this part again, but I was planning to have a really fun adult beverage and then just while away the afternoon and evening with all of you. But shortly after I made the announcement about this live stream, I then found out that my grandpa is in the hospital again, and it's worse than it was a week ago. So I went ahead and had that adult beverage, some really good eggnog, and so did that so that I would be able to get some of that of what I needed and then have plenty of time before it was time to actually go see him. As of when I had spoken to him, he what did he say? What did I say? Fuck. Sorry, I just got a message. Reagan, see if what was that message?
What message?
Go ask Olivia what that message was from Mariah, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Hello. Oh, it was something funny. Never mind. I was just worried. You know how I do. Oh, look at everybody here. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, I appreciate you. So I'm just going to real quick recap. I wanted to have an adult beverage on while away. Yes, while away. We don't get to talk like that, enough. The afternoon and evening with you, and was planning to do it downstairs with my lights and all the fun. But right after, like within 10 minutes of announcing today's live stream that I'm so excited to be here for, and thank you so much for being here for, but like literally within 10 minutes, I found out that my grandpa is in the hospital again, and it's worse than last time. And so I went ahead and had my adult beverage and enjoyed it. Fabulous eggnog. It was perfection. Had a really good cry. I was also gonna have like makeup, and I had Christmas thing. I did at least put these little earrings on. I had this whole plan for this live stream of finally we're live streaming again. Haha, it's Christmas. And then, like I said, like right after I announced it, then then I got the message that I'm not going to go into the details. That's his personal business. But yeah, my grandpa, oh God, what does that say? Wondering about age. He's like 94. So he's gatita. Psh. Sorry. Long, very full, very beautiful life. But it's a lot more upsetting than I had anticipated. I don't know if that makes any sense. Because he has had such a long life, such a full life, a beautiful life. But I realized as I was having my good cry after having my fabulous eggnog, or did I do it in the other order? I don't remember. But anyway, I was realizing that it wasn't just about him. We just recently lost my grandmother-in-law, and I had a lot of regrets kind of related to that relationship about not visiting enough, not the same old thing that just I think most of us go through, where you have regrets, and so it brought all that up. And then of course next month we're coming up on the anniversary of my daddy, rest in peace, of him passing away, and all the very human stuff. So I'm not going to apologize because you've told me, and I know you're right, that that's not the right thing to do. I'm just going to say it's a bummer that this didn't go quite how I had planned and hoped that it would, which was to be all Christmasified. Like seriously, I have fabulous earrings. I have hats and headbands and jewelry and an ugly sweater and all of it. And I wanted to do all of that downstairs with my lights and with, but instead, here we are, you and me, and we're here together. And I'm grateful for that. I will be going to visit my grandpa this evening. I had asked if I could go like right away when I found out, and they said no, they're doing a lot of tests because of this thing and that thing and this thing and that thing. And it just wouldn't be appropriate. You'd be sitting I would just be sitting in like the ER waiting. You know what I mean? I would just be sitting there waiting while he, is off doing tests and what have you. But he'll be admitted. There's just no question based on the things that have happened and kind of where he's at. He'll be admitted. And so the plan is that I will check back in after you and I chit chat. Excuse me. I will check back in with the situation and then go swing by and visit him. Oh, God. I am in the United States of America. Subscribers only, Rhonda is reminding me. Yeah, we can do that. Thank you, Liz. I appreciate that. Yeah, let's go to subscribers only. But before I do that, I always like to say, we welcome everyone. I'd love to have anyone and everyone and all of you, and you're wonderful. I only ask that you don't be scammy, spammy, nasty, and you do have to be subscribed. Ruben, I'm actually coming up on my 45th birthday. Okay, we are going to subscribers only. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've done this, and so of course I can't remember how to, oh, there we go. Moderation. Okay, we are going to subs only in 5, 4, 3, 2, and there you go. Like I said, we'd love to have anyone and everyone. Grateful to have you here as long as you're not scammy, spammy, nasty, but you also do have to be subscribed. It helps. How's it going, Holly? Thank you for being here. So, hello, Vladimir from Latvia. Phyllis, Kidney is doing, or Kitty, God, Jesus. It's been a wacky day. Apologies. Kitty, Fernicus, the cat, the loving kitty cat of my life, is doing great. She's staring at me from a window right now. She's up on top of a shed staring at me from outside. She doesn't want to come inside. She just wants to stare at me. To be honest, it's a little bit spooky. Not really. She's so great. Oh, I love her. This morning, well, I guess it wasn't morning, but earlier when I was really upset and kind of sorting through all the emotions and the, everything, there came la gatita. En paz, gatita, déjalo! As I yell at her, reprimand her. But she came and laid down with me and loved on me and patted my face and was just the sweetest freaking, wonderful spirit animal. Es preciosa, kitty. 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 Anyway, she's good. She's wonderful, and I love her. Anyway. Yeah, no, for reals. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. I know. Oh, I hate that. It's so real and so true. Rita, how's it going, Rita? Oh, Phyllis, I'm so glad that your hip is doing better. Are you up and about? Are you able to walk in any capacity? I'm actually, I've started doing some light walking. We are a week and a couple days out from my hip procedure. I had PRP, which is platelet-rich plasma procedure done on my right hip, and bursa. It's been a rough recovery. I knew it would be a rough recovery. But I think there was like this little in my brain that was like, oh, it's not going to be that bad. Come on, in this body, for the, like, I don't want to say average person, but for someone in a different body with an immune system, without an autoimmune disease, a different situation, the PRP, even on the hip, probably wouldn't be so bad. Maybe, I don't know. But for me personally, it's just my lived experience. It's been rough. It's been rough, but I've been able to be off of the pain medicine, and so that's wonderful. How's it going, Laura? You have 2 kitties. Oh. Holly, oh no. Uh-oh. So Holly says that she realized that YouTube had unsubscribed her, which sadly, unfortunately, happens and has been happening, I think, since the inception of YouTube, that there've been, it just like automatically on its own, for whatever reason, decides to unsubscribe people. So I hope you guys will check. Thank you very much. Oh, Phyllis, good God, that's cold. No, thank you. Jeez. Oh, good, Phyllis, that's wonderful. Oh, I'm so glad you are making progress and improving. Rita, I'm doing all right. Just recap in case you didn't hear, I did have plans for this to be a really fun, well, not that it won't be fun anyway, not that it isn't fun anyway, but I wanted to do more of a kind of a Christmas extravaganza kind of live stream downstairs and with like the lights and the things and Christmas. But right after I announced this live stream, I found out that my grandpa's in the hospital again. So, so we're not doing what we were going to do, but we are still right here live streaming. And that's pretty cool. And I did at least put these earrings on. See if you can see them. They're little Mickey Mouse peppermints in a winter's drink, like little peppermint ices or so, I don't know, in a cute little drink. Festive. Oh, and my nails, they're festive. How's it going, Vicky? So my original plan, oh, Rhonda, I'm so sorry. I know, it's just, that's what's happening right now. It is. I don't know why it is that, I mean, it's been throughout the year that, we've lost people and everything, but, loved ones and whatnot, but during the holiday season, it just seems like, excuse me, not necessarily that there's more like lost loved ones and friends. It just hits more. Like, it hits hard anytime. Okay. It hits hard anytime. But when it's during the holidays, we've got Christmas coming and, doing all these festivities and whatnot. Yeah, it hits pretty hard. But I wanted to share some fun news. So, God, I'm sorry. The air is so bad right now. I live in Utah, and especially like central Utah and out quite a ways, we just have horrible air that our state is not going to do anything about. So until we leave here, I don't think this is going to get a whole hell of a lot better. But anyway, so I wanted to tell you about some cool stuff. Let's see. Okay, Vicky, I hope you'll let us know what you find out. I myself, day after tomorrow, get to have the squeeze. Oh, hey, Mimi. Look what I did. I replaced the battery in her watch that one of you sent to us. It needed the battery replaced, and bada boom, bada bing. Are you happy? I didn't set the time.
Oh.
You'll have to figure that out. Oh, and there's Kitty Preciosa. Don't feed her. She just ate. I know her tricks.
I abducted her from the window.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are all freezing. Good God.
I'm cold too.
Here, Mariah's saying she's cold. She just got home from school, but it's like 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're actually really lucky. I'm enjoying it. I was saying that to my sister. No, someone. I was saying it to someone the other day when I was getting home, and I was like, you know, normally I'd be pretty bummed that there isn't snow in December to make it, you know, more festive and magical and all that. I have no problem with not having snow this year, other than like I live in a desert with like an almost constant drought, and so we need the water. But I've been in my flip-flops for like a couple of weeks, just enjoying being in my flip-flops. Sometimes just a t-shirt. I mean, obviously pants and stuff too, but anyway, it's been really nice. It's not going to last. We've only got a couple more days, and then this is supposed to be a storm, which is good because it should hopefully clear out the air. But then also I'll have to put like real shoes on and stuff like that. Okay, Vicky. Well, let us know. A lot of you have been asking on here and on the Frugal Family, did I get your card or your package? I've not been to the P.O. Box in a couple of weeks. So I will be getting up there by this weekend, by the end of this weekend at the absolute latest. And I promise I will do a live stream with whatever I find at the P.O. Box. It would definitely be helpful if you're able to tell me a tracking number or an expected arrival date, so that, because you guys know I don't live by the P.O. Box for safety and privacy. And so it would be truly so helpful if you had like maybe an idea, oh, it was delivered on da-da-da, or this is when it will. Anyway, but regardless, I will get over to the P.O. Box by the end of this weekend. Promise, promise, promise. Holly, that's right. I thought I had seen something. Did you comment about it earlier in like a different video? Because that sounds incredibly familiar, but you know me. But oh my God, Holly. I hope you get all that stuff figured out and can recover. I hope so. Until then, I send you the love of this kitty. Huh. Preciosa, dile hola. Kitty. Kitty. Oh well, at least she's here hanging out with us. She sends her love, and so do I. Okay, so before I forget, and before Kitty distracts me any further, one of the things I had wanted to talk about today, being that I wanted to be all festive and whatever, I wanted to talk about this holiday drinks party that some of my family and I did Sunday night. Oh God, don't clean yourself right in front of everyone. Have some decorum. Jesus God. Sorry. we gotta censor. Luckily, my noggin is just right in the way. Thank you, Reggie. I don't mind her cleaning her ass, but not right in the... Thank you, son. You know what? Oh, Kitty, you're so wonderful. Not only was she taking care of me and loving on me earlier today, but just now, you know, she just provided the levity and laughter that I desperately needed. Okay, so anyway, so some of my siblings and their significant others, and then James and I, we all got together at my brother's house, grown-ups only, and everybody brought like food, drinks, and we got bougie, and one of my sisters-in-law used to be a sommelier. They do like the wine pairings and the, you know, stuff like that. Anyway, so she put on this amazing spread, and then everyone else brought things to add to it, and we got special drinks, and we did mixed drinks, and we, this and that, and shots and what have you. And it was so fabulous. We laughed, we lamented. It was so much fun. Now, we had our first little wine tasting with just myself, my husband. No, he didn't. He just enjoyed the snacks. Daddy was the driver. But anyway, and then my brother and his partner, friend, we got together and had some delicious wines and enjoyed a nice big spread of food and everything. But it was just us. Whereas this time there was a whole bunch more of us. And so it was loud and it was raucous and it was, just fun, just so much fun. And crazy fun drinks that we had that were fancy and things, and the spread. I'll put a video up of it at some point today just to show you kind of the spread. And so the plan, the goal is to do this quarterly and have like a theme and a plan. Obviously this time it was just, Christmas, and a bunch of us got festive in we wore and everything. Excuse me, but that's kind of the plan. So quarterly, so that there's always like, it's a season, it's a holiday, it's whatever. But then another thing I thought of, I had seen, I'll be back to the comments in just a sec, I promise. With me, I've got to finish a thought. And I've been off of my ADHD medication for almost a week because I forgot, and it is what it is. The world is suffering for it. But anyway, I'd seen a thing on the TikToks about these kind of parties that people are doing where how do they call it? Like something to the effect of, I have nowhere to wear this. I have nowhere to wear this. And so that outfit, that dress, your cap and gown from graduation, whatever, that I have nowhere to wear this thing, your wedding dress, whatever. I have nowhere to wear this thing that I'm holding on to. And so, have a party, throw together food, drinks, whatever, and come wearing whatever that thing is. So we're going to do one of those. I'm excited. I've decided that we are going to have a club. It's going to be our club. I don't know what it's going to be called yet. But yeah, it's going to be a club. We're going to have t-shirts. We are definitely going to have t-shirts. Maybe even like engraved wine glasses or something at some point. Like how much fun, just like so much fun, because it's getting out with grown-ups and doing grown-up stuff, but it's my family. They're, my siblings. And at some family events, we can't do that kind of thing because the majority or the host or the whatever don't want alcoholic beverages happening, which is totally fine. Absolutely respect that. But then that leaves kind of those of us that are into that kind of, we're like, what are we going to do? We want to, especially during the holidays and whatever, we want to have our opportunity to enjoy things. But with this club, I think the beauty of it is something we've all agreed to is you don't have to drink anything but water or Sprite if you don't want to. And we did bring Sprite and like mixers and stuff so that there was now non-alcoholic options for those that were so inclined. So you don't have to drink, but you can. And that's kind of the setup, which I think is fantastic. And not everyone was into that. Not everyone was. And guess what? Well, into the drinking aspect. And everybody had a fantastic time, far as I could tell. So I want to continue it. I want to do this thing. Okay. I want to do this thing. It was, oh God, it was so good. It was so good. And it was so much fun. And I can hardly wait for the next one. We haven't set the date yet of when the next one will be or what the theme will be, but I'll let you know. Oh, Bonnie, that's fun. Rhonda, you can wear your wedding dress? Oh, you lucky girl. God, I'd have to be Jesus, I'd have to be, let's see, time for some truth here. My God, 100, I gotta do some math. Like 120 pounds. How's that for honesty and life happening and reality? Now, granted, let's just be real, I was deep in an eating disorder when I got married. So it's not likely I could ever be that size again. Just not likely, and probably not a good idea either. But anyway, so no, I would not be able to wear that wedding dress. Maybe my first wedding dress, because it's, a few sizes bigger than my most recent wedding dress. So I don't know. But I do feel like, yeah, it's one of those things that you spend all this money. It's this special outfit. Yeah, like the God, what do you call it? The cap and gown and stuff like that. You spend this money, you have this big day, this big event, and then it goes in a closet, in a bag, in the attic, whatever. Yeah. Oh, Rita, it's so good to be doing this. It's so good to be live streaming again. And I appreciate you guys so much for being so patient while I've been going through, feels like a blender. Just more procedures, and I have a few more lined up, but they shouldn't, they shouldn't mess me up so much as the past couple things have. Like, at close to the end of this month, I'm getting like trigger point injections in some like 20-year-old knots that we just can't get out. They're just so like embedded and remodeled around, and like there's just no way. My massage therapist tonight, we have tried, and I think I'd probably die if she was to do what it really took to get them out manually, without like a steroid injection. So we're going to do several steroid injections on my legs, and then once those have had several days to kind of do what they do, then I will go back to my massage therapist, and she will very lovingly beat the hell out of me, and we will try to get all that loosened up. All of this towards being able to get more mobile, walking. Oh, I had said that earlier, that I had just started trying to do some walking, light walking, little here, little there. It's still incredibly painful, but we're going to keep going. And I'm done with the pain medication, which is great. My guts are so grateful. Jesus God. I mean, there's a lot of reasons to not want to be on pain medication. Of course, like obviously if you have to, then you have to. No judgment here. But I have so many reasons to not want to be on it. And guts are a big part of it. Oh, I appreciate that, Rita. Congratulations, Rhonda. That's wonderful. Pamela, it could be where it like unsubscribed you to, wasn't it you that said you were unsubscribed? Was it? I don't know if it was you. Did it make you redo something with your account? I don't know. This is the truth, and it is what it is. I've said so many times, I'm so grateful for this platform. I never would have met any of you. Well, except there are some people that are like in, my here life. But we wouldn't have met if not for YouTube. But also, like, YouTube owns us. You know what I mean? Like, it owns this. So, unfortunately, we are, just kind of cruising along at the whim of whatever YouTube decides to do. Oh, Rita, I'm so glad I met you also. That was a wonderful gift to be able to meet you. I wanted to let you know, and I took a picture and I just haven't sent it to you. I'll try to remember today or tomorrow to send it on Instagram, Rita, but I hung up the zombie sign that your boyfriend gave me. I hung it up downstairs in between the kids' bedrooms. Mom joke. Hey, will you let Kitty out, please?
Yeah.
Thank you, love.
So funny.
I am. Oh, Pamela, okay. Well, salute to the beautiful, gorgeous, late, great Tobias, but I'm sorry that it messed up with, like, everything else. It's a pain, but like I said, it owns us, and I'm just grateful to have it. Ooh, that's a good idea, Pam. Let's, thank you, dear. St. Patrick's Day, that would be awesome. Oh, who sent us this gorgeous watch? Which one of you fabulousness sent us this via the Frugal Family? This freaking awesome watch. I think it might have been Shelly, but I'm not sure. But anyway, I changed the battery. Oh, Vicky, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Hi, Shatika. Yeah, it's so good to be live streaming with you again. And I think that was the other thing I was trying to say, is that even though I do have these couple other little procedures coming up, they're not gonna like knock me out. Well, I didn't get knocked out, but they're not gonna like knock out like my life in the way that this PRP that I had done a week and a half ago did. Like, it messed me up. So I am not making promises, especially because, like I said, my grandpa just went into the hospital again today. So I'm not making any promises. I think I've learned that. I think we've learned that. But I would really like to get back to getting together every day for an hour or more. You, me, us. And I am going to absolutely do my damnedest to make that happen. What is that? Oh, my mom. Sorry, I'm like in freak out mode. My mom just sent me a text, and she's on her way home from out of state, and it's her dad that's in the hospital. And she's been kind of sending us messages, even though she wasn't here. She's been getting updates from her siblings and then passing them on to me and my siblings. And so she had just sent a message with a picture, and I was like, oh God, what now? Because the earlier pictures that she had sent us were of the first responders, firemen, paramedics, what have you, collecting my grandpa to take to the emergency room. So I was like, what the hell am I going to see now? Right here during the live stream. But no, it was some beautiful butterflies. It was a picture of some beautiful butterflies. Maybe, I don't know if it was, I can't check it right now, but maybe at the airport or something, but it was beautiful. So we're just a little stressed, just a little bit stressed, a little bit. Oh, Holly, that's so fantastic. I love it. Oh, that is so much fun. I have something I need to tell you guys, Disney related. Have I already told you? No. Wait. No, I did. Did I tell you? I think I told you. Or at least told you part of it. No, I know I did. I did. I know I did. I told you part of it. Oh my God, Holly! I'm so glad I didn't wear makeup. For obvious reasons, with my grandpa and everything. But also, oh, it's called the Family and Friends tree. God damn it, Holly. Oh, thank you. I will tell you guys, at least a third, I'd say probably a third of the ornaments on our tree every year are from you guys. And I really do put them on our tree. And on the, and on the side of our refrigerator, covered in magnets. And 75% of them are from you guys. I should put out a call for magnets again. That's fun. That's a fun idea. We should do that in January. I'll do that over on the Frugal Family probably. But yeah, because January, I hate January. January is rough. It gets so cold here and frozen, dirty. The air is terrible. You can't breathe. It'll be, the anniversary of my daddy dying, and it's just rough, January is rough. I think we're going to do that over on the Frugal Family. That's, you know what? That's what we're going to do. Because the refrigerator, it's not quite half full on the side of it of magnets. So what if we could fill the whole side of the rest of the side of the fridge? And even the front and the other side, I don't care. We should do that. That sounds fun. I should put out a call for magnets again. I should. I think I'm going to. I think we're going to do that as a thing for January, something for January. Other happy thing. Let's go ahead and talk about it. So, yes, I'm quite certain that I have at least mentioned what's coming up in March. My birthday. Gonna be 45. Good Lord in heaven, as I sit here on this couch, 45. And I've been having like little talks with myself, with my past self, and the kind of conclusion that we have come to. Yes, I talk to myself. It's a sign, actually, of genius, really. But the conclusion we have come to is that if we went to Las Vegas, say, and we were going to go gamble, or Atlantic City, or the local Native American setup, whatever, wherever you gamble, if you gamble. Just picture one in your mind, okay? If I were to gamble on the odds based on life choices, health problems, and other situations out of my control entirely, but also plenty that were my bad as well, the odds say I should not have made it this far, let alone to March and, turning 45. We were really thinking about it, and I was like, how many times did I go off with total strangers into the mountains, to houses, apartments, to different things, for purposes of making out and whatnot and other things, in my younger silly days, dragging Main Street, that kind of nonsense, absolute nonsense. My dating life. I look back on that, and like I said, myself and I said to myself, how did we make it? How did we get here? How are we even here? Well, God damn it all, we survived all this. I'm going to Disney World. I'm going to go to Disney World. It really is crazy that I didn't end up buried up in the mountains somewhere, or, whatever. Anyway, chopped up. Who knows? God knows. It really is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. And I want to celebrate it. And then there was another issue where, with my grandmother-in-law passing away, and then a dear friend of mine, her father passing away, absolutely unexpectedly, boom, sudden, happened. And so different things kind of coming together, and me deciding, how am I going to do it? I have no idea. No idea. But I'm going to make it happen. And then not only that, two of my brothers and my sister are going to meet up with me so we can split costs. Yay! That's one way I'm going to do it, is meet up with them and we can split costs, because my God. So that'll help a lot. And we're not just doing Disney this time. My sister wants to do a day at Universal, specifically to do the Harry Potty. Harry Potter stuff. So we're gonna do that. And then one of my brothers is really into Legos, so we might go to Legoland, and also wants to go to like Cape Canaveral, very much into NASA, those things. And the other one wants to go to like filming locations and the beach and all these other things. Good places to eat, what have you. And so we're going to do all those things. But we are also, and this is another big part of why I'm even, trying to suss out a way to do this and to make it happen, is for my darling friend, Carol. If you see this, Carol, on the rewatch, Carol, my love, you are a huge part of why I am will be making this trip happen in March. That was one of the first things, was our longtime friend and supporter of the channel, but now just so much more than that. I've had the great honor and just pleasure and privilege of meeting Carol out in Florida, like 4 times now, Carol? I think so. Probably. Maybe. Anyhow, she's met all the kids. They were younger. But like when I took Olivia there in, Jesus God, 2020. Has it really been that long ago? Yeah, it has. That was our first Disney World trip. Oh, hi, Renee. I'm so glad you're here. But that was the first time we were able to meet Carol in person. Her daughter drove her down a 2-hour drive and got a hotel and everything to come and meet up. How could I say no to that? And then I fell in love. I know people think, oh, I sound so weird. You're so weird. Renee, you did not have to do that. I have not. I'm just going to say, one, Julie, thank you. You're amazing, Renee, and I appreciate you ever so much. But like I had said before, I had been thinking about shutting the Patreon down because I was not giving enough content or cause with the Frugal Family to validate having a Patreon. But I absolutely so much appreciate that. And guess what? There is content coming for that channel. Like the goodies, the good stuff is coming. Just wait. Mommy's got editing and other things to catch up with. So thank you. Anyhow, so Carol had one or the other of her daughters drive her down every time I went out to Florida and meet up, and she got a hotel and we got together and we hung out and all of that. And like I said, I fell in love. Now, will I get the chance to in person meet all of you? No, it's not realistic. I have had the absolutely wonderful opportunity to meet a couple of you, and I hope at some point to meet as many as possible, but reality is what it is. But I did get to meet Carol and build this gorgeous, beautiful friendship. More than that, like, I've been able to go to her for just like as like a mentor, as like another mother figure, as something like that, during difficult times and difficult things and whatever. And anyway, I've been wanting forever, as she has matured with time and had more life experience, and with life experience comes, unfortunately, sometimes limitations, as we are experiencing today with my grandpa in the hospital, and with these other passings of loved ones and friends' loved ones and unexpected things. I was like, you know what? I just don't need any more regrets. I don't need more regrets. And Carol was one of the first people I thought of. So then I started trying to put it together. When would I go see her? How would I go see her? What would we, because there's no way that I'm going to ask her to come down to Florida again and meet up with me. That just would not be right. I know she'd be willing, but it's not fair. It's just not fair. So this time I'm going all the way up where she lives, a place I've never been. I'm super excited, in Florida, but I'm so excited. So I said, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go see her. But then I had this other conversation with myself, and myself says to me, that's awesome. Yes, we're in, but also, myself says, let's be honest, Julie dear. How the hell are you going to go all the way to Florida and not see your castle? And I had no words to say back to myself other than, yeah, huh. Oh, what the hell was that? Something fell. Doesn't look like it was anything that mattered. Anyway, so yeah, it's a few months out, and I'll figure something out. Sell a kidney. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Start working again, dumpster diving, do the work, and make it happen. And then, like I said, two of my little brothers and my sister are also going to meet up for a time. And so we can like split costs and that kind of thing. Oh God, I'm so excited. I am so excited. Carol and I have been talking for years about how we're going to sit out on the porch, and in the morning we're going to drink coffee and just talk about nonsense. And then in the evening, we're going to drink something good and talk about nonsense and just be, we're just like kindred spirits. It's very strange. Like I said, without YouTube, I never would have met most of you. And isn't that funny how that works? It's so bizarre. It's so wonderful. And I'm so freaking excited. And yes, of course, I'll bring you along for a lot of that. And I have other plans, much smaller plans for things for my birthday. But that's the big one. And that's what I'm going to be working for. So you're going to be seeing over on the Frugal Family a whole hell of a lot of videos here in the next couple weeks. As I've said, I'm still recovering from this procedure, and it'll be a few weeks before I'm like fully recovered. But I've got kids. They're good helpers. And so you'll be seeing a lot over there. Mama's going to work. Mama's going to work and make it happen. And really, I mean, what else can we do in this life? I mean, if you're just, an average Joe like me, you just got to work to make your dreams happen. They're not going to just fall in your lap. Stuff's got to, you got to do. Stuff's got to do. I should put that on a shirt. Pamela, I know, right? I don't want to offend Mickey and Minnie. What if they realized through the brain connection that we have, the magical rainbow connection that we have, that I was actually in Florida and even crossing right through Orlando and didn't go howdy do and watch a parade and stare at the castle with coffee and a cookie? What the hell kind of friends? What the hell kind of Disney person would I be? My God, for shame. For shame. My family would be ashamed of me. My ancestors would be ashamed of that rudeness. It's just not possible. Just not possible. I like the way you put it, because now I'm feeling so much better about Not that I'm going to make excuses for it anyway. Guys, look at the state of the world. My God. Like, we are not promised anything but death and taxes. And they're shining bright right now. And while those beacons of woe continue to shine, I'm going to seize the moments, and not just in going gallivanting with my siblings and my Carol, but also, I think that's one of the other things I wanted to talk about. And we'll talk more in our next live stream, which will hopefully be tomorrow, about the little moments. I have not been able to continue doing the ginormous dream one-on-one trips with my kids. Financially, medically, physically, like, it's just not. And now I'm very selective about where I want to take my children and where we want to spend our money and any money that we have and where we want to go and what. That's one thing. But also, I realized, and this is so stupid, like, that it took me this long to realize because it's so obvious, but I've always been such a dramatic person, and I like big shows of affection, whether in a gift that's wrapped, 8 ways to Sunday with, glitter and garlands and sparkles, or big dream trips and magical things for a week. And in doing that, not that those are bad things, they're not. And I will never regret the trips that we've gone on and the trips we will take. And I look forward to that. But I think in the process of that, I think I can be honest enough to say that I, God damn it, certainly did in many instances overlook the opportunity and the importance of the little things. Hi, Kathy. I'm so glad you're here. Just the little moments of putting the phone down, whatever game I'm playing at the moment. That's mostly what I'm doing on my phone, is playing this freaking flower matching game. Anyway, putting the phone down, getting rid of distractions, and just, locking in, as the kids say, and just, right there with whichever of my children. I know, I'm so embarrassing. But really just connecting with them and listening to their whatever about whatever that they're excited about, their day, or what they're mad about. And I try to restrain myself and not go burn anyone's house down or chop off anyone's. Anyway, and just listen. And then also try to engage and go along with things that they're involved in or interested in, even if it's not something I'm terribly interested in, but go and support their interests and, that kind of thing. And so guess what? That's something I've been doing. That has been a huge thing that I've been working on, is embracing and appreciating and celebrating and enjoying all the simple stuff, the little moments, the day-to-day, the mom, here's this story about the da-da-da-da-da-da, or mom, I found this new song that I want you to listen to. And then I have one that I want her to listen to. And then we did it. And then before you know it, we've been rocking out all day. Or my Olivia wanted me to go see this anime movie, and we went and saw it, and it was a lot of fun. I didn't understand most of what was happening because I didn't know the whole lore. But Mimi, will you let La Gatita in, please? Yeah. Thank you, dear. And then with Reagan, we're rewatching One Punch Man because they just came out with season 3, and so we need to rewatch season 1 and then need to watch seasons 2 and 3. And then Lulu wants me, well, we already started, but wanted to get me caught up on Jujutsu Kaisen. And we had started the Kaizen, sorry, God, started the movie of that, but didn't finish it. And I didn't know what was going on. And so now we're like 8 episodes in, and just these things, and just hearing them, being present for them, sharing in things together, sharing in their interests, and incidentally, coming to embrace some of their interests that I never would have thought I would. So you just never know, you just never know. But but just having these moments of, okay, it's time to connect. Put everything else aside and listen. Oh, they just need hugs. Okay, let's do it. Just more of that, more of the day to day. And I do feel like it's making a difference in the family and for myself. But also, that doesn't mean I don't still want to and plan to get back on track with the big one-on-one trips. And in the meantime, we're working on doing like day trips and, oh, let's just go out for a date together and, things like that as we finish up these procedures, get me going and active, get to work over on the Frugal Family, and start making some stuff happen. Because life is short, and childhood is terribly short, so brief. It goes by so fast. All right. Sorry, back to the comments. Oh, Holly. Holly. She says, Julie, if you went there, Florida, and didn't see your castle, you would be extremely poorly, and we would be very worried about you. Thank you. Yes. Oh, Renee, what did you get for Christmas and New Year's? Good drinky drinks. Merry Christmas, Kathy. It's, Vicky, I'm going to tell you, and I wish you the very best with that. Family relationships, guys, they are tricky. And, you can put in all the work that you can, but you can't, unfortunately, force reciprocity. And, we have no control over what the other person is willing to put in. And that's rough. That's so hard. Sorry, my hair's wonky. And I hear you. I've had many, and it's so regretful. It's so stupid. So stupid. These many times that I've been in a fight with this sibling or that sibling and this and that, relative, and it's such a loss that we can never make up for, And now what I try to do, because I'm on good terms with all my siblings now, which, hallelujah, I'm so grateful. But we've worked for it, though. You know what I mean? Like, we have worked for it. Although, honestly, sometimes even if you do work for it, it might not work out. And that's true. That's valid. But I am so grateful. And now I try to I go with the flow. If you need me, I'll be there if I'm at all available to help with whatever. If you invite me to something, I'll do my damnedest to be there unless I'm broken or just not around. And I'm just there, loving, laughing, listening. And that's where we're at. And I'm grateful. Oh God, I'm so grateful. Oh, Holly. Oh my God. Okay. So Yu-Gi-Oh, I know very little about that, but I have been learning Pokemon. Now, I've actually been trying to learn Pokemon. Reagan, when did you very first get into Pokemon?
I don't know why you expect me to remember that.
Like when we started trying to play the card games. I think you were like 9, maybe, and he's 16 now. Almost, he'll be 17 next month. Jesus God.
I'm old. I'm a hunk.
Holy shit. Sorry. Wow. Oh, God, that just like. Oh. Hi, Lab. I'm glad you're here. He'll be 17 next month. See, this is what I'm saying. It goes by like that. Anyway, started trying to learn Pokemon with him when he was a little guy and trying to do the card game. We could not figure that stuff out. Well, he's gotten back into Pokemon in Minecraft or Pokemon Go. And so we were doing Pokemon Go for a while, but now he mainly wants to do Pokemon in Minecraft. It's actually pretty fun. I like it. And so but I will tell you, the reason I was saying that you were talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Minecraft Pokemon is also incredibly complicated. Like, there's 9 million Pokemons. And each of them has all these levels they evolve and different, I don't know, hits they can do or whatever. Ugh. I just like gathering what's cute. I'm like, oh, that thing looks cute. And Reagan's like, it's not going to help you very much. I don't care. It's cute. And then he's like, well, you need to evolve it. And I'm like, well, what's it look like when it's evolved? Oh, God, no. We're not evolving it. It's going to stay a cute little bunny. But, Mom, you can't do anything with it. What, baby? He wants to tell you. Tell him.
They're making new megas for some of the different Pokemon.
Mega Pokemons?
Mega. What's a mega? It's mega.
Mega? You're such a jerk. God.
UGA. Aren't you an English major?
He's like so 16, almost 17. If he were not so adorable, and if I didn't make him with my own womb, like, yeah.
Some Pokemon, they're getting megas for the first time. Some are getting more megas. Yeah.
So some Pokemon are getting megas for the first time.
Megas.
Whatever. Another level of their evolution. I don't know.
Yeah, it's only temporary.
Oh, it's only temporary. See? And now, even more for me to learn about the Pokemons. It's fun. I enjoy it. Oh, the other one that Reagan and I watch together pretty regularly is One Piece. That's another anime thing. Well, Kathy, guess what? I'm working on doing the daily live streams again. I'm still recovering from this recent hip procedure, but depending on what happens with my grandpa who's in the hospital, depending on what happens with this body and life and who knows, trying to get back to the daily live streams, and maybe we can have a short little live stream on Christmas, just a little one, and then you won't be alone for Christmas. I wouldn't be able to do it for very long, but I know there are plenty of people that are going to be alone. You don't got to be alone the whole damn time. No. No. We can hang out, drink some eggnog. Anyway. Excuse me. How you doing, Lab? Yeah, Vicky, and that is the reality. We do the best we can, and then other people got to make their choices. I think as long as we can honestly say we've done our best, we did what we could, we tried, then, hopefully there's some peace with that. Oh, Rhonda, that's such a bummer. It's a bummer. Lab, sending you my best wishes for good health. We've had a lot of us having, breaks, like breaking and falling or falling and breaking. And things getting stabbed and jabbed and chopped open and put back together, and a lot of stuff going on. I'm so glad we have this community here to support each other, you know? Yeah, Holly, I love the cute Pokemons. Some of them are so adorable. And then there's others that are just like how high were they when they came up with that? But to be fair, they have to keep coming up with them. And how do you keep coming up with them? I think it's like you take, this is my guess, 100 different potential traits, ears, feet, tails, what have you, and throw them all up in the air, and whichever ones land in front of you, you just kind of and put that together, and there's your next Pokemon. That is what I have come to assume, just by having seen more of them. Yeah. Congratulations, Bonnie. That's wonderful. Also, Bonnie, I don't know if you heard me say earlier, I have not been to the P.O. box in like 2 weeks, but I will be getting over there before the end of this week, like by the end of this weekend. Definitely. And anything that I find there, I will open live stream over on the Frugal Family, but I'll let you all know. Oh, Kathy, and a cat is a wonderful thing, but we'll come up with something. We'll come up with something. Yeah, I'm all for staying away from family drama too, though. I get that. Oh, Digimon, that's another one. Yeah, there's so many. There's so many. So many. Pamela, I don't know which season we're on because there's like 9 million of them, but I have met Chopper. I am very aware of Chopper. So we're definitely at least to the second season. Of course, I don't think I watched the first season. I think I came in somewhere later than that. Oh, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving, Lab. Yeah, I'm hoping, guys, we're gonna try our best to be back to live streaming every day, even if it's not for very long, but the goal is an hour, if not more, depending on this and all of, this. Speaking of that, it's past time, and I need to get in touch with my mom and my aunt and figure out how things are going with my grandpa, and if things are set up enough, if they've got him admitted, gotten him settled, et cetera, that I can go hop over and visit. Wish me luck. And you know what? Love who you love. Just love who you love. Make sure they know that you love them. Oh, the live action? I haven't watched the live action of One Piece. No, we're on the animated. Yeah, we have so far to go with that. Oh my God. Bonnie, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. We're gonna see how it goes. Nobody lives forever, guys. Nobody lives forever. And things can happen in an instant. So be kind, spread love, be generous when you can, and just try to leave the world better than you found it. Okay? Hey, Jojo, just in time to say hello and goodbye. I appreciate you all being here. I appreciate you so much. I am going to catch up with you guys hopefully tomorrow, but do stay tuned to the community page where I will post what time we're gonna get together. Hopefully tomorrow. Again, it just depends. If things go bad with my grandpa, I mean, he's like 94 or 95 at this point. Who knows, And so hope you'll bear with me, as you always do, because I'm one that just needs to be born with. I appreciate you. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. You all take care and be safe, and we'll see you all very soon.